Hi, hello mommies. Hi everyone who's watching right now. I'm Ally Cañita and welcome to Ayala Mall's Manila-based special Give Mom the World live session. So I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Ally Cañita. I'm an organizing consultant and alignment coach at Clean Genius. I used to be a marketer for 10 years until I decided to stay at home with my two kids. So as a professional organizer, if you're familiar with Home Edit or Marie Kondo, it's similar to that, but my training is under the National Association of Productivity and Organizing Professionals and the International Association of Professional Organizers. So my mission is to make the essential shine brighter, and I do this as I help people declutter and organize. And syempre, before I proceed to our topic, I first want to greet all of our mommies who are watching right now a happy Mother's Day. So a few hours na lang, and we will be celebrating this very special occasion to celebrate as moms. So if you saw earlier, during our standby, there's a lot of existing promos that all of us can enjoy at Ayala Malls Manila Bay. So if you're going to celebrate at home, if you're planning to have food delivered on Mother's Day, you can order via Food Panda and use the promo code Ayala Pickup. So that's just one word, and get 100 pesos off on your Food Panda pickup or deliveries. So if you also would like to buy something for your mom or basically just anything, you can also order via Anna. She's Ayala Malls Manila-based personal shopping assistant. Just message Anna on Facebook and check out ammanilababe.ph for more details. So, but if you're also a part of those who can already visit the mall, you can visit Off the Rack at the Activity Center until tomorrow, May 9, and enjoy special discounts on beauty and retail brands. It's very perfect, super perfect for us moms, especially those yung mga who can go out and buy gifts. You can get some stuff for free, for a discount. So I know everyone would agree when I say that being a mom doesn't stop. Wala talagang day off, walang holidays, but that's what makes us moms special. We do things not because we are asked, but because we love our entire family. So make sure every one of you who's watching there, don't forget to greet all the mommies you know and make sure they realize that we all deserve the whole world. And speaking of the whole world, we all know that that's an entirely big space to fill in. It can be chaotic and can require so much energy, but don't worry because for today's episode, we will be talking about space. So that's actually my special topic, all about space and homes. So for you moms, what do you want in your space? Is it to feel peaceful, to feel calm, to feel harmonious? Do you want to feel productive and safe? Whatever it is that you want to feel at home, no na pwede yon. And maybe you're watching right now because maybe you're growing tired of fixing your home every single day, and that decluttering day or general cleaning, iniisip mo palang nakakapagod na. So today, I will share with you some tips on how to just basically start and make it a routine so you will always feel peaceful, calm, or harmonious or productive and safe, whatever it is that you want to feel at home. Because the important thing for us to know is that our spaces have a huge effect on our mental health, emotional health, and even physical health. Kaya di ba minsan pagpasok pa lang natin sa magulo na kwarto, stress na. So today, I'd like to invite you to find out what is it really that you want for your space, and to tell it's Mother's Day, take some time off to discover, even answer for yourself what it is that you truly want, and will help you reflect that in your spaces. So if you have questions, guys, you can just type in the chat or type it in the comment section, and maybe we can answer it later. Or if I get to see it, and if it's something related to what I am talking about, then we can immediately answer it for you. So now let's start. So in respect to our seasons as moms, so before di ba, I asked you what do you really want for your space? And sometimes there's a huge misalignment to what we want and where we are currently at. So in terms of life stage and lifestyle and personality. So like me, I have 2 kids, and as much as I want my home to be spruced up with a lot of vases and flowers or plants inside the home, because I have kids, I'd like to prioritize their safety first. So I'd like to invite you to get into awareness of what it is that you really want and consider your priorities, even your personality, because this is important kasi dapat match siya so you feel good about yourself and also for your space. So like let's say if you have kids, are they big or small? Are you an empty nester? Or syempre there's a lot of difference in needs. Iba-iba ang magiging kailangan ninyo for your space depending on where you are right now. But in terms of style, are you a minimalist? So, kung minimalist ka or very team puti or team kahoy, kung nakarelate kayo, hashtag nyo na kung ano kayo doon. Just to get some participation from you guys, because it's just me talking live right now here on Facebook. So, are you also the type of person who wants everything seen right away, na parang pagka may nahanap kayo, scan lang yung mata nyo, ay, it's there? Or are you the type of person na ayaw nyo ng maraming nakakalat kahit na maayos siya, but you want it hidden inside a cabinet? Tipong out of sight, out of mind person. So, take some time to consider ano ba yung feel nyo. Later, we'll go to the steps mismo. So I'll just share my screen and I'll show you some DIY work of my clients reflecting their current life stages. So hold on, let me get there. So yeah, this is DIY, Home Decluttering and Organizing by Ally Cañita. And what I want you to do, or what I want to happen, is that you see in you that you are able to create a home that supports your heart's desires. And as moms, tayo kasi diba are the ones who are managing the home most of the time. Not that tayo lang talaga yon. We have our partners, we even have our kids to help us out. But if there's really something that we want in our spaces, know that it's really, truly possible. So as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to share with you some photos. This is a photo of a client. So dun sa left picture, it's a little cluttered. What happens is that's beside the door. So ang nangyayari with her system is that whatever she has, that becomes the parang catch-all of whatever it is that she's holding. Hindi na nababalik the items that they want, na may mga bahay na where they must be returned. So what happens is, nagkakaroon siya ng kalat at those specific spaces. But when we did the intention setting, and when we really found out what she really wanted for her space, mas naging maayos siya. There were a lot of stuff na hindi pala dapat nandun sa corner na yon and could be placed in a different area. So nabawasan yung items niya. And what she did later on was she spruced up to remind herself of who she is, that she is courageous, that the essentials na malapit din siya sa door. So meron siyang bag, and yung mga wallet and mga alcohol niya is also there. And she named it essentials also, which is very, very important for her, kaya nandyan. And then the second picture naman, on the left side, it's a mix of parang meeting area or work area or school area. And then the other shelf there is composed of books and toys and kung ano-anong anik-anik. And you will also see under the table, merong may mga stuff din na gamit. So in terms of space, parang medyo masikip siya talaga and walang okay na apakan. Siguro pwedeng gamiting apakan while you're working yung mga gamit doon. But it doesn't really support productivity. It does parang siguro magkakaroon ng backache or something kasi hindi maayos yung pagpasok dun sa table mismo. It's not really so comfortable. But when she aligned her space, na-lessen din yung stuff kasi na-realize niya na ay may mga gamit pala na hindi na nagagamit or hindi na kailangan or outgrown na. And nagkaroon siya ng isang parang cart where she has all her work stuff na kailangan. So kung kailangan niya for work, it's so easy for her to take those stuff with her. And what she did, because it makes her peaceful, she also made use of boxes like this with labels kung ano yung laman niya. So you know where your stuff are. And then another photo naman is a china cabinet. So on the left side, maybe some of you can relate to this, but on the left side, it's a china cabinet. Basically, what it does is for us to be able to display mga for special occasions na plates or goblets or mga tea sets. But what happened in this picture, nagkaroon na rin siya ng lalagyan ng aluminum foil, ng chichirya, some candles, and it wasn't really, parang it's not really serving its purpose. And nagiging eyesore lang siya whenever you look at it. But when they realized that things have to have a home, what happened was they were able to streamline kung anong laman ng china cabinet. And they were also able to display the things that the items that they want to display or use or whatever they also treasure. Like I think itong tea set na to, mas matanda pa yata siya sa akin, if I'm not mistaken. So, parang ano talaga siya, everything is now in order. And it feels so good looking from the first picture and to the next picture. It looks so much better. And then here, maybe some of you can relate to this. Sobrang daming clothes, maybe some do not fit anymore, and sometimes kung saan yung sulok na pwedeng mapasok, yung mga bagong laundry, dun lang. And what happens is, the other clothes that we ought to wear, hindi na natin siya nagagamit kasi natakpan na siya, at or nagugulo kung hindi natin mahanap yung kailangan natin. But the important thing was, to minimize also. And then you see on the next picture beside it, they were able to lessen some items and maybe transfer some. And what is good is that they were able to color code it. Because like for me as a person, I'm also that person who thinks in colors, especially with what I need to wear. Oh, today I want to wear green, or oh, today I want to wear orange. So instead of looking through the pile of all the blouses na mix yung mga colors, then now I will just go to the pile na color orange lang, na pang formal or something, so that I don't have to go through the whole cabinet to find something that I want to wear. So ano na siya agad, it leads you to the right place where to find the item that you're looking for. So some people, they use it like parang rainbow colors para, okay, the red ones are on the left side and then the violet or blue side, mga use na ganyan on the right side. So it's very easy to remember. And also, it's already a system that when you have new laundry to put back in the cabinet, alam nyo na kung saan siya ilalagay. Hindi na mahirap maghanap ng mga sulok-sulok. And here, living in a small space, it's also very important to appoint spaces para hindi rin nakakalat. So, this is a picture. It's not a before and after picture, but it's a picture of a utility cabinet. So, this picture of the utility cabinet, pagbukas, meron siyang tagahawak ng tagahawak ng mga broom or ng vacuum or yung squeegee. And meron din siya like parang drawers na maliliit for small items, which things that you can actually buy in True Value or maybe in Daiso or Japan Home. Actually, dun naman maraming mga organizers and stuff talaga. So yon, that's an easy way, lalo na para hindi rin nakakalat yung yung walis. And may bahay talaga kung saan nakalagay yung vacuum. So when you need tape or yung mga pang-spray, meron pang space dyan sa taas para doon na din nakalagay lahat ng mga, parang utility talaga siya. And then here in the next picture, you can actually make use of your door. So for some people, some people just even use post-its na, oy, don't forget your wallet, your cell phone, and your keys. Tatlong item para bago umalis, walang nakalimutan. And for some who need more stuff, meron siyang mga reminders sa likod ng door. And for this other picture on the right side, it's mainly a sanitation station para before you go out of the house, meron ka ng face shield, face mask, and even alcohol na pwede mong dalhin. And you can also take a look at yourself kung maayos ba yung paglagay mo ng face mask kasi may mirror na din doon. And even when you go back home, kung may mga dala-dala, nandiyan na rin yung mga the box where you can sanitize. And then may sabitan na rin for the face shield and may trash can na rin for the used items. So meron din diyang mga gloves. And those things actually you can order. And if you don't want to go out, well, maybe you can ask Anna, the personal assistant, the personal shopping assistant of Ayala Malls to help you buy it for you. And when you go to the site naman, you will also see what are the other stores available where Anna can go. And you can actually talk to her, ano ba yung specific size that you need. And this is the last slide. This is last picture I will show you. And I guess this is going to be very helpful for moms, lalo na yung mga toys of kids. So another hack that I can share with you is to fix it by sets, para hindi siya magulo pagka maglalaro ang mga kids. So, kasi tumanda ako na meron kaming malaking balikbayan box. And when we want to play, kukunin yung balikbayan box and then tatapon sa floor. So, talagang messy siya talaga. And then putting it back, balik lang dun sa balikbayan box. But what I realized was to also teach my son to be able to look into segments and also intentionally choose kung anong gusto niyang gawin. So, what I thought of is, what if I just fix or sort the toys of my son into different bags or sets para ma-maximize niya talaga yung mga toys. So, the first picture has yung mga vegetables and or fruits. And then yung sa next picture, ito yung mga sets, yung para hindi mawawala yung isang part of it, lalo na sa mga puzzles. So yung mga puzzles niya, gamit na gamit because we're able to put it together and then he's able to use it na hindi siya nasistress na nasa na yung iba. So that's the wonder of being able to put it in sets. So you can use perhaps sa mga reusable bags, ganyan. Which you can also buy online or go to Daiso or Japan Home or even True Value and even Common Room. I think they also have those. Yan. And then so now we're going to we're going to get to it na. So I will talk to you about the tools to prepare. So first is you have, these are the things that you can prepare beforehand lang. Usually, I have boxes or reusable containers or trash bags. Para lang when I do the sorting, I know where to put them. And I already know where to transport them later on. So you can also use sticky notes. You can also have tape, paper, kung gusto nyo yung tipong mag-inventory level na, ilan na yung ganito natin. So at least you have something to write on. Or even your laptop, para mas madali, medyo digital na, di ba? And another important thing is tape measure, especially when you want to buy containers later on. It's important that you look at the space and measure it first para the containers that you will buy will also be fitting the space itself. And then you can also use a pentel pen for the boxes just to put a label kung para saan siya. And like kunwari, if you're going to donate it, if you're going to give it away to this special person, or if you're going to sell it, at least meron ka ng label kung ano yung boxes for what. And then you can also use sticker labels and also a printer. Especially yung mga handy printers na you will just type in and then mag-print na siya. That one is really handy and very convenient, especially when you're trying to containerize and label your stuff na. And of course, you also need cleaning material. So, lalo na if you haven't decluttered for a long time. So, a cleaning material is very important. So, that could be your basahan, your spray, disinfectant, mga walis, etc. So, that happens naman after or even before. Pwede rin, lalo na kung napakadumi talaga ng space. You just take away all the trash, things that you need to get rid of right away. Okay, so now I will stop share. And go back to my screen. There. So I mentioned earlier is that you need to find out what is it really that you want, and consider your life stage, lifestyle, and even your personality. And if you want to really get into it, like hardcore, you can prepare all the materials for your decluttering and organizing. But the important thing is to really find out what is it really that you want. And if you do not know yet, you can scan and be aware of your space first. Lalo na for us who have been staying at home, it's really important because every day, in and out, nandito lang tayo sa bahay. But it gets to a point where we become really immune to our spaces. So take some time and find that eyesore na, ay, oo nga, nainis pala ako every time I go to this room because blah, 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 blah. So now you have that sense of awareness. Saan mo siya pwedeng simulan? It could be na, lalo na if you have different rooms in your house, scanning your space and being aware na, ay, ito kailangan kong tanggalin, or ito laging walang ilaw. So parang alam mo na kung kung saan kang magsimula, kung saan ka pwede magsimula. Okay, so when you have already done that, create a plan. As in, what is it really that you want in your space? You can take it step by step, space by space. And then you can also think, okay, I'm not really that type of person who can do a general cleaning or a one-time, big-time decluttering. But for me kasi, decluttering is a journey. It shouldn't be that na one time, big time, 1 year lang. Para the rest of the year, magagamay mo how you want to live or even systemize your space because you're doing the decluttering and organizing on a regular basis. So like when you create a plan, it could be as simple as, okay, I will fix my drawer first, to the point na, okay, I will fix my whole cabinet, or I can fix the whole room, or I can fix the storage area. So it really depends on you and how much time that you want, and which one you want to target right away. So if you have been feeling so tired, and apparently sa room nyo pala super gulo, perhaps you can prioritize that so you can have the peace and joy and the rest that you need, especially Mother's Day. So, okay, so after creating a plan, now you can do it step by step. So first, I'd like to invite you to sort the space. So when I mean by sorting, it's you being able to look into your stuff piece by piece. So what do I mean? Because in your space right now, there could be things that are basically trash. And trash, syempre, kailangan natin siya is i-dispose of properly and responsibly. So there are trash na kailangan din natin i-sort into what are the biodegradables, what are the ones that go straight to the landfill, what can be recycled, etc., etc. So that one is really important. Take away all the trash kasi basically trash, you don't need them anymore. And hindi na siya kailangan sa spaces natin. Another one would be the things that you have outgrown, the things that you haven't used for a long time. Some books would say 6 months, some books would say 1 year or 2 years. Pero yon, it's really up to you how long you want. But kasi right now for clothes, like ito, last time na wear ko tong damit na to is like maybe 2017. But I was able to wear it today because we don't get to go out din naman, diba? So, meron tayong special exception for mga clothes unless it doesn't fit at all. So, so we have the first one, trash. The second one, things that you have outgrown that you do not need anymore, and perhaps you want to donate, you want to sell them. So selling is actually a very easy way to earn money with your decluttered items. So you can sell it also online. You can also give things. You can also donate. So there are also groups that accept used items. And there are things that, of course, you would like to keep in that room. So maintain those things in the room. And then things that you won't like to put in storage or somewhere not in that particular room. So once you're able to sort, make sure that you take action already with the ones that you've sorted. So like if you're going to donate it, contact that person you want to give it to, or contact that organization you want to give it to, para it's off the list and it's not going to stay in the storage. I've heard so many stories about it that, yeah, we did, but it's just like, parked in that garage, or nandun lang siya sa sulok, wala pa kaming ginagawa. So, balik lang siya sa clutter. So, just take action. It's very important to close the loop. You started it, close the loop to end it para done na rin siya in your to-do list. And then for things that you want to keep, yon ang ika-categorize natin next. But when you categorize, you also need to identify your aligned essentials. So let's say the area that you have picked is like your workspace. So what is your essential for that specific activity? Those are the things that you prioritize na dapat naka-center of attention siya. So like in the workspace, parang ang pinaka-important doon is the table, the chair, and the laptop. So apart from the laptop, maybe you also have like mga pens, and you also would like to have like paper. Kasi ako, I'm very mobile. Laptop, paper, and then pen, and then I'm done. So if I also have like live like this, so I just need my earphones and my magic, what do you call that? Magic light, ring light. So there. So you have to identify ano yun, and then you can spruce it up, but that's for later. So when you categorize, it's important to see everything that you need also. So kunyari may mga natira, diba? So you can put like with like, and then see ulit, lalo na for pens, maraming hindi nag-work, so you can already throw them away, which should have been part of sort in the first place. But when you categorize, you can even subsort it, and you will see a particular theme with the things that you have. So from there, you are able to identify saan kaya pinaka-okay ang placement nito. It really depends on the frequency of use. It also depends on, basta kung ano yung within reach. Yun yung prime space for the activity that you need to do. So, kung may mga papel na maraming papel dyan, and you really don't need to use all those papers, but it's taking up the space on your table, perhaps it's already a call for you to put it in the storage area muna, or another area for all your files, and not on the table for working. So that's a good example. Or to make it more clearer, as an example, when we talk about organizing the kitchen. So like, let's say our intention is to become very healthy, filled with vitality and energy, and to live a long life. But if I open the pantry, it has to reflect the stuff in there. Parang in terms of aligned essentials, yung mga pampa-healthy na pagkain, ganyan. But when I am cooking, so the way to categorize would be, I always bake, so the baking stuff will always be somewhere near my oven, and so parang siya, na kailangan mo, to optimize the spaces. So kunyari, if I need the knife, by chopping, dapat yung chopping board is near the counter, na doon ako pwedeng mag-chop para hindi na ako paikot-ikot just to find a particular item that I need for the action or activity of cooking. Another example would be, in terms of categorizing, ito very important, kung saan nakalagay yung mga mabibigat at saka yung mga hindi maliliit. So in terms of mga maliliit, you will like mga herbs, what else? Herbs and yung mga seasonings, etc. na maganda siya in different containers, which actually you can buy from Daiso. There's so many, and there's so many choices there. And in True Home, or in I'm not sure if in Common Room they have, but they have mostly mga pang decor there. And True Value, yeah. So you can actually get them para like meron akong sorter for all the mga pang sinigang, pang kare-kare, and then for the lagyan ng mga herbs. And don't ever put anything that's heavy on top of the cabinet kasi it's going to be very dangerous when you get some items, lalo na pagka may lumusot na sumabay, boom, basag. So it really has to reflect safety. It also has to reflect the ease of movement for you in a particular space. Okay, so that's categorization. You can even subsort. So another example for subsorting is like I have my books and I arrange it in different colors because that's the way I would like it. But for some people, they would have it in different, by author or by topic or even alphabetical order by title. It could be so many ways as long as it reflects how you think. So that is going to be easier for you to find what it is that you want. And so when you, after you categorize, you subsort, and you put things together, now it's the time to find the home. Where should they be? Where should they be placed? So ayun, I mentioned about frequency earlier. And also the size of space. And also the the arrangement, kung kaya ba niya ng mabigat, kaya ba niya ng magaan, kaya abot with my height, abot ko ba siya? So lalo na if it's something that I will frequently use. So it has to be reflecting your own needs and how you think in the way that you're appointing a home. But appointing a home is very important because this is going to serve like as a base also for your systems. Because what we believe in organizing, when you take something from that, when you take an item from that home, you have to put it back after use in that same home. So it's really closing the loop, which actually you can try to gamify or incentivize for kids na parang so when you get your book, where do you put it back? On the same place where you where you got it, mga ganyan. And when you are able to practice it, and it can already become a habit, and it will be easier for you as a mom. And then so when you find a home already, you can containerize. So when you containerize, it's very important that you know the size. That's why I asked for the tape measure. So you can also get that from the mall or wherever. That lalo na yung tape measure, the self-retractable one. Yon. It's very important that you measure the width, the length, and the height, because that's very important, lalo na for the containers. And you have to make sure, kasi there are containers na may naka-usli sa dulo. So sometimes it's really a pain when it doesn't fit, nakaka-irita siya. And what's good with Anna is that you're able to specify what it is that you need. Because what she will do, she will also take a picture. Ito po ba? Do you want this? Ganyan. And you can specify if it, you can ask the size, etc. So talagang, it seems like you're also there inside the store. So, and then label. When you label, make sure that you are making sense in terms of labels. Kasi yung pinakamahirap doon, you have a label but it's not so clear. Or may label ka nga, but hindi siya nababalik where it's supposed to be really put. So, kunwari yung pinaka-hassle doon yung nakalagay doon sa container, all party stuff, mga balloons, mga pambomba ng balloons or whatever. And then you open that, ang laman niya ay laman niya ay mga tablecloth. 'Di ba ang hassle? Parang when you go, when you open the ref, uy, may ice cream tayo. Pag open mo, isda. Joke. But 'di ba, parang nakakagulat lang kasi at first you have an idea and then pagtingin mo wala. So you will really still have to look for that. And yun yung mas mahirap pagka na-break yung system of the appointing of home and putting things back where they belong. And then you can even refine. So the first time you do it, maybe it won't work for you just yet. And so it's okay that you are able to refine it so that kung kailangan may ilipat ka, it's fine because it's you define it. It's your space, and it's okay that we don't get it right the first time because it's a journey. So you can easily refine. And now it's good to spruce up. So when you spruce up, it means you don't start with sprucing up your space because it might not really fit what you want later on. Mahirap kasi mag-spruce up pagka medyo magulo. So parang hindi mo you won't be able to appreciate the beauty of that item that or decor that you put because it's still magulo around. So it's important that you spruce up after and that you are able to appreciate. Like you can spruce up with a plant like this or anything Nordic, or anything that you can even customize. And you can also find it in common room. I think they have a lot of decors there that you can also customize and something that will fit your needs. So there, actually that's a very kind of long step by step, but you can actually start very short. So let me see if there are comments or questions that we can see. Yeah. Yeah, hi, Mommy Ali. I have always wanted to organize my makeup and skincare items better. What's the best way po to keep those items neat and clutter-free? So first and foremost, take away all those that are expired already. Di ba meron tayong parang shelf life when it comes to makeup? So you take away those that you don't need anymore. And then perhaps find out ano yung mga usually ginagamit ko for everyday. So yung mga for everyday, you can keep it in the counter if you're a person who likes it visible. And you can also have those parang clear acrylic boxes where you can put mga, what's that, yung mga lipstick or mga brushes na katayo. Actually, marami yon din sa sa Daiso. Actually, ang favorite ko talaga is Daiso and also Japan Home for all the lalagyan. And most of the utilities kasi, we really can find it in True Value. But the best way to keep those items is to put all the brushes together, put all the coloring items together, and pang skincare, also put it where the area for washing is. Para when you try to do your skincare routine, automatic na siya because it's already there. Ayun. So si Franz naman, hi Franz, she's asking, is it necessary that we label our items? Yes, if if you're sharing the space with somebody else. Because kung hindi nila alam, it's so difficult to find what they're looking for. So pagka may label, ay, ito, nandito siya. Or anything utility-related, ay, alam ko, nandito siya kasi may label. But label kasi, what happens is para natin na-offload sa utak natin na, this is the spot for this, or this is the spot for whatever. Kaya parang may label, parang pupunta ka lang doon, okay, alam ko na kung nasaan. Instead of you parang pausing, ay, saan ko nga ulit nilagay? Parang ganun. Okay, I'll just get some water. Hi, Adi. I only have a small space. Do you have tips for making small spaces look bigger than it really is? So actually, may mga tricks dyan, like use of a mirror, using light, being able to use light, and also sa wall. So pagka it's dark, it's making the space parang constricted or smaller. When it comes, so dapat kung gusto mo na lumaki, dapat light colored. But for small spaces in terms of decluttering and organizing, decluttering minimize. Kasi pagka maraming gamit, it will really look small. Pero pagka nabawasan yung gamit, then much better siya for the eyes and that it looks so much spacious. And also, another tip would be making use of vertical spaces instead of the horizontal spaces so that you're able to maximize talaga even if it's small. Yeah. So we make multi-purpose rooms para it can house my office, my exercise, my meditation, etc. So Jasmine has a question here. Hello, Mommy Ali. How do you maintain a clean and organized home when you have 2 kids? First is acceptance that they are very dynamic in terms of energy. So maraming tapon dito, tapon doon. But I try to, and like what I showed earlier, that one really helped me in terms of tidying up. yung pag-sets of the toys. So, kung gusto niya ng dinosaurs, kukunin lang niya yung bag of dinosaurs. So, parang it also helps them decide what do they want. Okay, today I want to play, let's say, my puzzles. So, parang sila nag-decide na sila, or actually want to play this. So, kukunin nila kung ano yung puzzle na gusto nilang kunin. Ganyan. And mas madali siya. So, before you even get the next toy, you can pack away. So, natututo na sila to slowly pack away and become responsible for themselves as they play. But there are times kasi that parang ayaw nila, gusto nila play lang ng play. At least you already have a system how to put them back. Yun. So, that one really worked for me. And then here, Lindsay says, "Hi, Mommy Ally. How do you deal with sentimental items and decluttering?" So first and foremost, when you start your decluttering, don't ever start with the sentimental items because it will take your time. Kasi babalik ka sa memory lane, oh my gosh, ito yung time na kasyang-kasya pa sa akin or whatever. Or this is something that was given to me by a special person. So yun, medyo mahirap siya kung dun ka magsisimula. But my trick there is, how do you want to feel in your space? So, yun, intention setting talaga siya. And ask yourself, is this going to help me move forward with my life? Or is this going to still help me? How is this going to contribute with the life I'm creating? So if it's something that makes you really sad and makes you fearful na parang, oh my gosh, it reminds me of a particular failure in the past. Baka maulit siya ulit. So parang it's actually holding you back. So parang kung may mga sentimental items that's actually holding you back, perhaps it's time to let it go, ganyan. So para you have kasi ang idea ko is lalo na for sentimental items that I don't really use anymore, but can still be used for others. The way I also think about it is that, okay, it already served a purpose in my life. Perhaps it's going to help somebody else naman in that same stage. How much it helped me, maybe it can help another person much more. So parang siya, letting go and also parang gracefully really letting go. Parang ganun in terms of decluttering. Yeah, so wow, that's about it. Thank you very much for all your questions. And thank you for staying until now. But yeah, I hope that you were able to take a lot of tips with my whole session on decluttering and organizing. So it's really a wonderful gift as a mom when your house is in order. We feel more calm, at ease, and inspired and productive. And creating your space as a mom is very important. When you appoint a space, you start to build a system. And if the rest of the family knows about this, you can create a habit that can help you manage your home. So think about what you really want. Think about it, and then at least you can take step by step on reflecting it in your space. And mommies, remember that whenever you need items to help you stay organized, Ayala Malls Manila Bay is here to give you tons of options. So they've made shopping at home extra easier and hassle-free through Anna. So Anna is there. She's Ayala Mall's personal shopper who will be very glad to help you and provide your needs. And also, since it's a big celebration tomorrow, you can also order from Food Panda and get the 100% off. And you can also order via drive-by or message Anna on Facebook. And you can also check out the virtual directory. When you go to ammanilabay.ph, you get all the listings of the shops where Anna can also help you out with whatever that you need to buy. So Anna, what I love about her is that she sends photos and options whenever you shop. So masigurado tayo that we're getting an item that we really like. And of course, since it's Mother's Day, remember that Ayala Malls Manila Bay is also open to celebrate with you. And safety protocols are strictly being followed to ensure that we can all spend a safe and memorable Mother's Day there. So I hope you guys had a wonderful afternoon with me. And hopefully you learn something as you declutter and organize your space. And don't forget, tomorrow is a very special day. And yeah, we have a lot of ways to celebrate. And there, so yeah, you can order from Food Panda and also order via Anna. And if you can already visit the mall, you can just go off the rack at the activity center until tomorrow, May 9, and enjoy special discounts on beauty and retail brands. And it's really perfect for us moms. So there. Yeah, and we also have another Facebook Live session next week. It's also at the same time, May 15, and it's going to be Coach Louise of Mamacademy, and she will walk us through some easy-to-do workout routines at home. So there, thank you very much. And if you have questions, you can check out my page. It's Clean Genius. It's on Facebook and also on Instagram. So there. And thank you for being with me, and happy Mother's Day, mommies. This is me, Ally Cañita again, and see you next time.